It shouldn't be hard to make product mockups, social posters, or basic logos on your own, but whether it's trying to learn Photoshop from scratch, paying out the nose for freelancers, or just not having time to figure it all out, design work is one of those things that eats up way more time and budget than you'd expect, and it still never seems to look the way you pictured. That's where Placeit really steps in. It's a cloud-based design tool built for people who don't have a design background, but still need professional-looking content. If you're a print-on-demand seller, a small business owner, or you just want better visuals for your store or YouTube channel, Placeit gives you a huge library of mockups, logos, and video templates that you can customize in just a few minutes. So in this video, I'll walk you through exactly how Placeit works, what it's best at, and a few things to keep in mind so you can decide whether it's the right fit. Now, the biggest reason people turn to something like Placeit is because of just how much it can take off your plate. If you're running a print-on-demand store or you put out content regularly, you already know how long it takes to create anything that looks even remotely professional. Setting up a shoot, hiring models, finding the right setting, editing photos, trying to cobble things together in Photoshop, it's a lot of moving pieces. With Placeit, that whole process shrinks from days of work to just a few minutes. There's a massive library here, tens of thousands of templates covering t-shirts, hoodies, phone cases, packaging, social posts, product shots, and you don't need any design training to use them. Instead of dropping your design onto a plain background, you can instantly see it on a model, in a lifestyle setting, or even inside a video. And these don't feel like cheap templates. The mockups look real. You get fabric wrinkles, natural shadows, proper lighting. Plus, since new ones are added all the time, it's an easy way to keep your brand looking current without having to redo everything from scratch. And what makes all this even more accessible is how simple the interface is. Once you pick a template, whether it's a mockup, logo, or video, you're dropped into a drag and drop editor that's designed for non-designers. On the left side, you'll add your text, upload your logo or artwork, and choose fonts. On the right, you tweak colors, adjust layouts, and see your changes show up instantly. For product mockups, you can upload your design, crop, resize, and position exactly where you want. You can even change the color of the t-shirt or hoodie underneath. And for logos or social templates, the smart layering automatically adjusts spacing and sizing as you make changes, so you don't end up fighting with the layout. Even the video editor, something that feels very overwhelming in a lot of tools, it's pared down in a good way. You don't get a full timeline, but you can still swap out scenes, change the text, upload your visuals, and pick some background music. Then just hit render and it'll generate a full MP4 that you can use for ads, intros, or social reels. So whether you're putting a logo on a shirt, creating a banner for your Etsy store, or building a quick video promo, everything feels fast, clean, and pretty hard to mess up. Now, compared to what it replaces, the pricing is actually one of Placeit's strongest points. A full subscription runs just under $90 a year, or around $7.50 a month. And at first, that might feel like a little bit of a chunk of money, but think about what it covers. A single photo shoot would easily cost more than that. Heck, even just a couple of logo commissions. And here you're getting unlimited use for the whole year. Like, take a print-on-demand shop as an example. Normally, you'd have to hire a photographer, find props, book location, and spend hours setting everything up. And that's before editing. With Placeit, you can literally upload your design, choose a setting, say a hoodie on a model in a coffee shop, and have it ready to go in seconds. If you only need a couple of assets, there's an a la carte option too, but honestly, once you try a few, it's pretty clear the subscription is where the real deal is, especially since everything you download comes with full commercial rights. You can use the assets in your ads, on your product pages, even trademark a logo if you want. Now, if you're thinking of trying Placeit out, I'll leave a link in the description and in the comments. That'll usually get you the best deal available, so it's worth checking out if you want to give it a spin. So if you've used something like Canva before, you might be wondering how it stacks up against Placeit. And while they're both template-based tools, they're built for slightly different goals. Canva is more of a general purpose platform. It's great for things like presentations, flyers, social posts. My wife made our wedding invitations on there. You get a lot more freedom to move things around from scratch, upload your own fonts, and build complex layouts. But when it comes to product mockups or anything more photorealistic, that's where Canva starts to fall short. Placeit, on the other hand, is designed specifically for selling products online, creating content, launching brands. Instead of starting with a blank page, you're dropping your design into real-looking environments. Shirts, packaging, screens, models that are already styled. It's about speed and realism more than creative freedom. Now, the trade-off, of course, is that you won't get as many advanced customization options. You can't upload custom fonts or build complex animations, but that simplicity is what makes Placeit approachable, especially if design isn't your strong suit. So at the end of the day, Placeit isn't trying to be everything for everyone, but if you're in e-commerce, print on demand, or just want professional visuals without the time sink or learning curve, it's probably one of the most useful tools out there. The mockups are professional, the library is massive, and the editor is built so you can move quickly, even if you've never touched design software before. before. Now, if you're a full-time designer who needs total creative control, this might not cut it. But for solo sellers, small teams, or content creators who just need things to look good and get done quickly, Placeit delivers exactly that. You can knock out product shoots, videos, branded graphics without ever opening any design software. So hopefully you found this review helpful, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you got any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll get back to as many as I can. And if Placeit sounds like something that would work for what you're doing, there's a link in the description where you can explore it more and see if it's the right tool for you. Also, if you're interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.